These are my raw thoughts in today's
Unmissable.
The world is watching.
Hi guys, I'm Dave in real life and welcome to today's Unmissable. Yeah, today we are doing a new series called Raw Thoughts. Yes, I'm going to pick 3 things from Monday Night Raw what I thought was interesting, or maybe not as interesting. Yeah, I mean, we will change this up from week to week. Obviously, this will be whenever I'm not live streaming. Obviously, I will give my live thoughts and reactions in the live stream, but I don't always live stream. So, yeah, we are going to do Raw Thoughts when every other week. I do need a title for the SmackDown thoughts. So if you can think up of anything good, please use the comment section to give me a title for SmackDown. Try and be creative. But anyway, in today's Raw Thoughts, obviously we're going to look at 3 things from Monday Night Raw. What caught my attention, and number 3 is of course the Wyatt 6. I put this down at number 3 is because I don't think it was that exciting. I mean, obviously you've got to watch this kind of stuff live and react live. Seeing this secondhand didn't quite have the impact I kind of hoped it would have. Obviously we got a Nikki interview, or well, we call it a Nikki interview. She still seems to be very much affected by all this, still a little bit out there, not quite normal. I don't know why this is. I mean, me and Anna Dawes did do quite a bit of a theory that this was the 7 stages of grief and that she would be like depression. And if she is portraying depression, there's a good reason why she is not normal and doesn't do a sit-down interview like Eric Rowan and Bo Dallas. And there is another reason as well, and I've just thought of this only a couple of hours ago, that obviously Eric Rowan and Bo Dallas have an emotional and like a family connection to Bray Wyatt. So yeah, they have the emotional side. When you look at Nikki Cross, Dexter Lumis, and of course Joe Gacy, they're not connected. Why would they sit down and share grief the way that Eric Rowan and Bo Dallas are? So obviously their interview would be completely different because they don't have that emotional attachment like Eric Rowan and Bo Dallas does. So yeah, I find that very, very interesting that yes, people are complaining that that interview thing was short, maybe didn't get quite what they wanted from it, but it was meant to be. Nikki wasn't part of the Wyatt's family storyline. She was against it in a fashion with her having a feud with Alexa Bliss. So yeah, it makes no sense her to have that kind of emotional attachment. So yeah, it wouldn't have worked seeing her teary-eyed and, oh, I joined the Wyatt 6 because blah, 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 you know what I mean? So yeah, this way means that we can have different kind of interviews with Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy going forward. Big down point of this is that we seem to be just attacking Chad for no real good reason at this moment in time. I mean, there's no real reason being given by the Wyatt 6 why they're attacking Chad Gable. And yet again, we are like literally 1 Raw away from SummerSlam, and we haven't got a match at SummerSlam. That's a big, massive like blot on all this. I mean, you've got SummerSlam, the biggest pay-per-view of the summer, and you haven't got a match planned. I mean, if they don't have a match at SummerSlam, I really feel that what are we waiting for? Why are we not pulling the trigger on this? Why are we not seeing these guys in action? I am so shocked recording this video that we haven't had that match announced yet, or a match announced for SummerSlam. I don't know what's going off with that, and I think that's a big, massive misstep in my world, is that you've got a big pay-per-view coming up, or big PLE, as they call it now, and you haven't got this faction, or at least a singles match on it. Yeah, I don't like this. This doesn't ring true. I mean, a lot of people going, oh, be patient. It's storytelling. We've got all the interviews to do first. Well, why involve Chad now then? Why have we been attacking Chad for the last month? What is the point of that? We don't seem to be getting to a conclusion of why we're even attacking Chad Gable or the Creed Boys or whatever. I mean, we've finally got actual in-ring action with Bo Dallas on Monday night when he hit the Sister Abigail, which great callback to Bray Wyatt, of course, and The Fiend. But that was the first actual physical contact we've actually seen from the Wyatt Six since their return. That you could argue the massacre, but nobody actually saw anybody get hurt in that footage. It was all after the massacre that we saw. We saw nobody actually get hurt. And the same with Bo Dallas. Only a week ago, he got attacked, but didn't retaliate. So this was the actual first bit of retaliation, if you will. The first actual wrestling move we've seen from the Wyatt Six. So yeah, for me, we need to be pushing this a little bit faster now. If we're not doing a match at SummerSlam, then what are we doing? What are we doing? When are we going to get a match with these? Are we just going to have them not have a match? I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, they need to start doing something, and it needs to be in the next 2 weeks. So, yeah, I'll keep an eye on that, of course. Then at number 2, and I've put this here because of one thing, is this image of Liv Morgan. Oh my God, this is pervert heaven. Honestly, this is all I have seen since coming home from work, is this exact image of Liv Morgan. Of course, I'm talking about the Liv, Dom and Rhea segment on Monday Night Raw. Wow, I think Jesse Jackhammer is maybe just getting out of his coma. I think he fainted. Every time he sees this image, he faints. So, Jesse, I hope you're okay, mate. We'll have a doctor 24/7 around you. All joking aside, Dominic actually stood up for himself and told Liv that he hated her. This left Liv Morgan in tears. Absolute tears. I mean, okay, let's be realistic. These are crocodile tears, right? There's no way she 100% upset at this. I feel like this is a Rouge and is an Oscar-winning performance. I think we are being hoodwinked. But this could go 2 ways for me as well. Either Dominic does turn on Rhea and joins forces with Liv, or we have a mystery component to all of this. And we've been speculating, why did Finn Balor take the room key? Why have we seen Finn Balor come out of cars just after Liv Morgan had been in? Maybe, just maybe, Finn Balor is the factor in all this, and that he has been helping Liv behind the scenes. Maybe it's just the case that Dominic does join Liv, turns on Rhea. For me, no way Rhea is going out of SummerSlam the champion. I feel that there is going to be a lot of double crossing, a lot of bit more storytelling here that we are stuff what we're not quite seeing yet. So literally watch this space. I mean, well done for the Oscar-winning performance by Liv Morgan, though. I mean, those tears did look realistic, but crocodile tears. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Then we go to obviously what I think was the best thing on Raw, and the storyline that I am most interested in, and that is, of course, Punk, Drew, and Seth. I mean, obviously, Seth being involved in this has kind of Got a few people like, huh? Why? But look, I mean, it just adds that little bit of element to it, an extra element to it. So, yeah, obviously CM Punk has returned. He's now medically cleared to wrestle, which is great news for SummerSlam. And, oh, God, cannot wait to see Drew and CM Punk lock horns. Which this, what I liked about this is that we've got two different contrasts here. Whereas the Gunther and Damian Priest match, they're literally just brawling everywhere. We saw that on Monday Night Raw, where they were just brawling in the car park, brawling in the ring, brawling absolutely everywhere. Chaos, chaos, chaos. Adam Pearce had had enough and said, look, to CM Punk and Drew, if you lay one finger on each other before SummerSlam, then it's off. There will be no match. So we have got them two completely under wraps, which is great. That just means that the fireworks will happen at SummerSlam and not before. Seth being involved, obviously, he absolutely hates CM Punk. So why would he help him? So there's a good question. This doesn't look good for CM Punk. But then on the other hand, why would he help Drew? Drew took the title off him at WrestleMania 40. Why would Seth want Drew to win? So yeah, this is kind of a contrast, a bit of contrast of conflict of interest. There we go. We'll get the words out. But yeah, Seth being involved here, big massive question mark. But I feel that it's just setting up future feuds. I mean, it could go either way. We could go to Seth CM Punk next, or we could get a triple threat next. I mean, we're just waiting for Drew to make a full recovery. To make a full recovery back himself. But once he does, I mean, we're good to go, right? This is just an interesting element. And for me, I mean, I know it won't be, but I really think this is in the conversation for main event at SummerSlam. I mean, this is the match that pretty much everybody is wanting to see, looking forward to seeing. It's the most anticipated match on the card. I'm sorry to Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa, but the only reason why anybody's interested in that match is because we're expecting to see Roman Reigns. And that is the truth. I mean, that is the only reason why that probably will be the main event, is because of Roman Reigns returning. But that's not good enough for me. I think that match, to be quite honest, will be a mess. It will have run-ins. It will have Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and everyone getting involved. I don't think that's a main event to me. We saw all that at WrestleMania 40. I don't think that's a good formula to just keep doing over and over again. So I think we've got a good chance of Drew Punk being a wrestling match or a brawl with no run-ins. Just the only person what can really affect the outcome of this match is Seth freaking Rollins. So yeah, oh my God, these are my raw thoughts. Let me know what your raw thoughts are in the comment section below. All in all, I thought it was a good show. Certainly a lot of talking points from it. I mean, I've missed lots of stuff. Sami Zayn joining forces with Jey Uso in the main event against JD McDonough and Finn Balor. And of course, we've now got Braun Breaker, number one contender, after Dragunov leaving injured. I mean, it have been my raw thoughts. Leave your raw thoughts in the comment section below. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time, bye for now.